We've talked some about safety. We've talked about our setup and our tools. Now let's talk about preparation. On our tripod here, I've got my pipe secured. So now I'm going to go into certain procedures that we do. In order to make this joint, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to cut a piece off of here to add to our other length here in the floor. Why it's in this stand right here, I'm going to pull it back out. When I do ring with this pipe right here or any other, if I can at all possible, I try to hold it up on an angle like this. It tends to let all that shavings and burrs fall out, and I don't have to worry about it being in my pipe from now on, which in turn could stop up some valves and different equipment and time. So with that being done, the first thing always is measure. I'm just going to go ahead and cut a 4-inch piece, so I've measured and marked. That's it. The third part of this procedure is to cut. Of course, the cutters are adjustable. I slide it over to my mark. I'm watching my cutter wheel on here. Now, I'm on the mark. This is important right here. You're going to get used to this just with repetition and time, but starting out, try to just get it snug enough where it's going to leave a mark around the pipe. Make a few rounds and then just tighten the thing up a little bit. It doesn't take a lot. Make a few rounds, tighten it again. You don't want to cinch down on it, and the thing tends to bite and to make flat spots in the pipe as you go around. So it's just a very simple procedure. A couple of rounds. And it's done and over. Now, we've got this cut. We've already reamed one side, so I'm going to go ahead while I have it now. Now both sides are reamed. It's that simple. No burrs, no ridges. Now our third step is going to be to clean it. So I'm just going to tear off a piece of our sand cloth here. When I'm cleaning this, there's no need of me cleaning this whole piece if we're just going to make this one joint. But if we were going to clean both, I would have probably cleaned it in here and then cut. I'm cleaning an area on here to cover ourselves going up into the cup of the fitting. That's all that I need right there. That piece is done. Now I'm just going to remove this out of the vise, and we're going to install our 10-foot piece here. With a long piece like this, I'm going to use one other tool here of the tray. This is a 3-leg adjustable V stand, hence the shape V, or a pipe stand. I'm going to move it to the back to support the back piece right here. And that's especially good if I'm working by myself, because I don't want someone standing there having to hold that pipe all the time. And it's important also if I'm doing work in here where I have to level it. I can put my level on here and adjust it with my stand until I get it level. So we're back in the same thing again. Now I'm able to take this piece of pipe and lean it down a little bit, just to ream it. I know you can't see this, but all the shavings fall back out onto the ground. We're good to go. So there's no measuring or marking or cutting this one. All I'm going to do is clean it and prepare it for soldering. All right, our pipe is clean. Now we have to clean our fitting. In this case, we're going to use a coupling. So I have my fitting brush, and they're in different sizes. I do have a 1/2 and a 3/4 here. So I'm just going to clean, just twist it around on the inside of this fitting. And if it's dirty or has been sitting out, it may take a little bit more cleaning than what I just did. But just you can see the lines in it when it's clean. That sheen is gone. And now our fitting and pipe are clean. So our next step is going to be to paste. We also call this solder paste. We call it flux sometimes in the field. If this has been sitting in heat, sometimes it may tend to separate. It may need a stirring to mix it back together. All I'll do is I'll apply a thin coat to both sides of the coupling. This is going to be the fitting and the pipes. So I have a real fine coat there. All we're doing is just brushing it on. And now the other piece of pipe. Now we assemble it. And now we're ready to solder.